A friend of mine told me just the other day, matter of fact, that I needed to relax, that I was very hard on myself, very critical of myself. And, we were just discussing some of the things that, I'm trying to do in 2018 and where I was at on my goal timeline. And I was discussing some of the things, some of the mistakes that I've made. And she said, you're too hard on yourself. You have to give yourself a break. And she said everybody's not perfect. People make mistakes, and you have to allow yourself to make mistakes. And so, just kind of in thinking about that conversation, I thought that why not love myself enough to not put the expectation on myself to be perfect, to not ever make a mistake. I'm 36 years old, and we have all done things. If you live 30 years, 20 years, 40, 50 years, we've all done things that we're not proud of. We've all done things that we wish we could do differently. We've all done things that we are not, that we really don't want anyone else to find out about. And a lot of times we can think about those things, and it can affect the way that we feel about ourselves. It can affect the way that we see ourselves. And what I just want to encourage everyone to do is that no matter what you've done, no matter what mistakes you've made in this life, no matter how embarrassing of situation that you've done, those low moments in your life, that you can turn yourself around. And not only can you turn yourself around, but you are worthy of living a better life. Maya Angelou has a quote that says, once you know better, you do better. And I think that is so true, is that, a lot of times when we've made mistakes, we thought we were doing the best thing in that moment. In that moment, we thought that we were doing the best thing possible for ourselves. Now, in some cases, we knew we were doing wrong, but no matter the case, is that as long as there's breath in your body, you have a chance to change your life for the better. You have a chance to make a decision to not allow your past mistakes, your past hurts, your poor choices to hold you back. You can use those situations, which is what you should be doing, is using those situations as a platform to lift yourself up, a platform to be able to teach yourself. And then once you've learned, you do have a responsibility to teach others. And I think that is the hardest part about learning, is living what you teach. And as long as we live, we will make mistakes. But if we learn from those mistakes and then we start to live what we teach, then we become an example for other people who have fallen on hard times or who are in situations that we're in. And we make it easier to lift someone else up. I always think a good quote that I try to live by is that you can use one hand to pull yourself up, but use the other hand to bring somebody else up with you. And that is how we learn and how we overcome the mistakes that we've made in our life. We use those as life lessons to help someone else.